There have been legendary stories of people that have negotiated with you over the years. Why do you think you've had so much success on the other end of the table?
It's a case of, if you want to buy something, you've got to really make sure that people are happy to sell it to you at the price you want to pay. And if you want to sell something, the same thing happens.
Someone said, you can't let him get ahead of you in a negotiation. I did speak to a couple people in marketing who had negotiated deals with you, who mentioned they were on edge going into the meetings because they heard stories that you're just a tough negotiator. But I've read you making the comments before that you found your reputation as a tough negotiator almost worked to your disadvantage.
Yeah,
how
absolutely. So? You move in as top gun, so people want to make sure you're not. So it's difficult. They're always on edge a little bit.
How true is it that if you found maybe the other side starting to get the upper hand in the negotiation, there have been stories where you might spill coffee or drop a stack of papers to create a diversion?
No, I think, I mean, these stories sort of come up. I think the story you're talking about is when Max Mosley and myself, we were talking to the people those days in the FIA, and then there was all the papers that the FIA had on us. And when it was the president of the FIA left, said, I'm going to go out of the room because he wanted to talk to somebody, get some information. And we sort of pushed all the papers on the floor, things like that. But it wasn't for any reason, it was just to cause a bit of disruption, really.
I mean, what was the thinking behind it then?
I'm mischievous.
You said, shake my hand, a deal is forever, get me to sign a contract, I'll find a way out of it.
No, I don't try to find a way out of it. Other people do, particularly in America. I've always feel there that the minute I've signed the contract, the document goes to the lawyer, say, how can we get out of this and make some money?
And was there a point in time where you used to only do handshake deals and no contracts?
Yeah, when I had our Brabham race team, which I had for 18 years, you can talk to the drivers, somebody like Nelson Pico, or even Nicky. Mm-hmm. And I never had and sponsors. I had a contract with Olivetti. And we went for a whole year and never signed the contract until the end of the day. He said, well, we better sign the contract now because we have to pay. And that's what happened.
You said of all the things you could be remembered for, what would be most important to you would be as a man whose word was his bond. Why?
Because I think that's how people should be. If you say you're going to do something, you better make sure you do it.